Postmaster General. It's kind of like, oh, I shut up, you Shogun's assassin, and it's like, my jokes, they should come hit you. I should be the best roaster in this world. Your jokes are no better than mine. Who taught you how to roast? It's not Skip, and I'm speaking in dubbed English. But yes, that's how I feel. When you get to that point to people happy, uh, it's like a job now. It's like, okay, what's going on? Because you want everybody to be happy. Because if everybody's happy, there's no problems. But that's why you check on everybody. Be like, are you okay? You good? You sure? You straight? Okay. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're not, let us know because we don't want you going out here being miserable, making other people miserable. Then we got more work to do. I can't do all this work. I'm not coming to America to help people out. I'm already in America to help people out. That was a shout out coming to America too. Come out on Amazon Prime. Shout out to Eddie Murphy, Arsenio, and Louis Anderson. They had brought him back in the original cut, and they brought everybody back. Everybody came except for Eric LaSalle. I guess he wanted to wear the curl. He wanted to wear the curl, and it's like, no, you can't wear the curl. Like, I must wear the curl. It's like, I'm not gonna put the curl into the script, sir. You're either gonna be in the movie with a haircut, or you're gonna be out the movie with your curl. And it's like, I'll be out the movie without the curl. It's like, okay, then there's the door. Nah, but shout out to Eric LaSalle. He probably had something to do and stuff. Cool dude. But 8:32. Hero show for say howtalk.com. Uh, the temperature is 40. No, that's 44%. 33 degrees, man. It's 33 degrees. Hang on, ladies and gentlemen. Where am I at? Oh, that's my okay. Okay, I'm back. 33 degrees in St. Louis. It's amazing. To include Tiger Woods. Okay, Tiger Woods. Uh, car accident. It is what it is. I'm pretty sure. Uh, I don't know. I don't know. It's I don't know. I mean, they're making a big deal out of it. They're saying like, well, we want to see the toxicology report. Not only do we want to see the toxicology report, see the black box and everything. And I'm like, a black box? I'm like, what type of vehicle he have? So he has a black box in this thing. You know what? I do want to like that, and I don't want a vehicle like that because I mean, I don't want my last day, the black box or whatever, and something happened. It's like, say, if I get in an accident, they're like they want to receive the black box or whatever, and all you hear is me driving like, hey, sit down in the back seat. I told you I sit down. I'm gonna pull this car over, and I'm like, so if anything, if he had any kids in the car or whatever, that might contribute to it. But he didn't have no kids in the car, so that won't contribute to it. But it will for me. It'll be like, what time yeah, guys? I'm just gonna unbuckle the seatbelt and just jump back there. And we three people in the back seat tussling and fighting while this car going down the street. I mean, that's how my children will make you do. So and but that black but it's the same time the black box is a good thing. It lets you know like what was going on, what was said, and like last minute could have been somebody trying to set him up. Somebody trying to do something to his car. But I know that they don't do a lot of stars like that. I remember, Caitlyn Jenner had the accident. They ain't gonna search for no black box on her, on her vehicle. But then again, trying to keep the joke PG, I don't think they're trying to look for any box on her. So that being said, what else happening? All Star game this weekend. I'm gonna miss it. I gotta work. I gotta work. But it comes on Sunday. It comes on Sunday, and it's gonna have everything for one day. And I think that should be cool. I think they should have All Star weekend like that from here on out. You know, all that weekend stuff. It starts on Friday, and All Star weekend messed a lot of people. Like, he got a lot of people in trouble. I mean, it ain't like Super Bowl weekend. Super Bowl weekend, it's like everybody gets together. It's a family affair. It's like the kids, everybody at church praying. Like, oh yeah, I mean, let's go watch football. Got get the food together, get your friends, the family over, everybody rooting for the team. It's like, oh, everything's good until halftime and everybody's full and the liquor kicked in and everybody becomes sports analysts and you know halftime that the second half of Super Bowl games is ridiculous. It's funny, but NBA All Star Weekend is different. It's a okay. You good? You had your football game. Okay, now I'm gonna go down to Miami with my friends and stuff. We're going to Miami, or we're going to Texas. I remember they used to have All Star Weekend in Miami. We're going to Miami for All Star Weekend. You going where? No, you ain't. And that's also around tax season too. So a lot of stuff happens. So yeah, I'm glad they shut it down. So it can focus on the sports because everybody down there, it's it's like Freak Nick with basketball. I mean, but I'm not hating on it. I'm just saying hypothetically, it's gonna get a lot of people in trouble. We used to get a lot of people in trouble last year on back. This year maybe it'd be different. So I ain't gonna watch it this year. Like why? Because I can't go to it. It'd be all right. Or oh, it ain't gonna be the same because ain't gonna be no fans. There ain't gonna be nobody doing this and doing that. And I was like, man, you be all right. You just don't go. It's like I gotta go. I'm gonna go down there and kick it. I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna be messed up when you get back. I mean, I'm not saying if you go down there you're gonna have a bad time. No, you're gonna have a good time. It's just before you go, make sure everything is straight. 'Cause, you just don't want to leave abruptly and come back and thinking they're cool. That don't work. You just can't. I'm leaving. I'm going. And call me out of town like, hey, how you doing? Or come back from out of town and try to be. Nah, that don't work. So, you've been warned. And well, and I spoke about coming to America too. I really want to see that movie. I really want to see that movie. All I know is Akeem's a king now. Prince Akeem was a prince, but he's a king Akeem. And he came back to New York to find his son that's actually the new prince of Zamunda. So this actually is going to be cool. This is going to be cool. And a lot of a lot of storylines to it. I don't know. I'm getting mixed reviews on it, but I don't know what people expect for a movie that's over 30 years old. I mean, how else you gonna add to the script other than add to the script? So you had 30 years to rewrite it. Yeah, you thought people was just gonna be sitting down writing 30 years worth of. Anyway, that's the internet for you, and that's what I got to deal with. Sometimes you need to do this. You laugh too much. You don't laugh a lot. Uh, your jokes are too horrible. Yeah, your jokes are bullying. Your jokes are real funny. I really appreciate it. So, reviews, I'm gonna listen to. You think I'm gonna listen to one that's telling me this and that? And it's most likely people are nailed. So, if I had a monkey's behind and some tissue paper, just like what The Rock said, I would, make sure that monkey don't get diaper rash. That's the best way I can put it. If I could have If I can get your opinions and write it on tissue paper and hand it to that monkey, I'm like, you make sure you do not get diaper rash. You use every piece of that paper. If not, I will help you. Hence, I'll wipe a monkey's tail with what anybody has to say. So, but I used to take all that stuff in. I used to value people's opinions, and it's like, not that I don't. I mean, I value constructive criticism. Yeah, I value that. I take that to heart. If it's something that I need for me to improve myself, and you see something that I can do to improve myself, by all means, humble me with it. Look, Ariel, I noticed that if you wear your glasses like this instead of wearing them like that, you look a little bit better. You might can see it. I'm like, you sure? You know what? You're right. I can see like this. Thank you. Thank you. I was doing it wrong. You're a good guy. You know, now start doing people like that. Uh, if I see you on a bridge, I'm like, hey, why you on that bridge? What's the matter? Oh, this happened, that happened. Well, that's no reason for you to do that. And you can't throw them off the bridge. So we're gonna have to come up with a solution. Come down here. Let's talk about it. That's it. This solution. This somebody trying to figure it out. But yeah, that's what it goes. I'm gonna give some shout outs to some shows that I got going. Shout out to Bernard, Chucky B. I don't know what happened to him, man. I think he fell in a cup of liquor on bar rescue and they couldn't get him out. He holding on to a martini olive, trying to hold on for dear life. Just yeah. That was a joke. That's a roast. So shout out to my homeboy Chucky D. Hope he'll be back. He probably working. Uh, Again, shout out to the roast room, Instagram. Follow us. And we got some shows that's on here. I'm waiting for Scott to pop them up so we can read them off. And they should be up in a second. Any minute. He's trying to get them now. Give him a few minutes. But anyway, while he pulling the screens, while he pulling the stuff up, check out, follow me, Lothario Phillips. You can check me out on Facebook, Latherial, the same name just spelled on here. You also can find me on Instagram at Serial Lothario. That's my alter ego. Serial Lothario, SCRIAL underscore LATHERIAL. Serial Lothario. Also get me on Twitter, get me on YouTube, but I'm mostly on, also on stereo. Um, we're about to come up with a new concept for the roast room. It's gonna be a roast room live interactive, for us and just sit back and just roast room waiting room basically. You're ready for the roast room waiting room. It's like the waiting room before you go inside the roast room. You see the door and all that, but you're inside the waiting room and you just talking and all that stuff. So we're trying to see how you are or whatever, where you at, what topics you talk about, what you know how before we open the door and let you in. Because that's a different type of room. Again, shout out to the roast room. But roast room coming up with a new show coming up real soon called Roast Room Waiting Room. So people in the waiting room are waiting to get roasted, are waiting for them, waiting the jokes to come about or whatever. It's coming, but stay tuned. Isn't it's worked out, so stay tuned. We might premiere it next week. Next week or so. Uh, okay. Today, later on today at 2 p.m., we got VETS, VETS with Synergy Financial Partners. Yes, that's going to be real good for the corporation. Saturday at 1 p.m., luncheon with Missouri Black Chamber of Commerce, and we have our folks and Reverend Light. Flowers. Lyles. Apologize. Reverend Lyles. Also Saturday at 5 p.m. Guess who's coming to Kansas City with MC? And bringing up the rear, and the this show, the Petty Roast Show, Fridays 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. Check your local listings. Uh, Again, we're we're building the show. Well, we're waiting for everything to open back up. Again, we're doing a lot of stuff with this closure, and we still been persistent. We still been keeping it going and keeping it moving and staying up. Uh, it's hard. It's hard. It's very hard. But you know, somebody got to do it. Somebody got to do it. And I guess it's us. Us for us to do it. We're deemed to bring the news, bring the information, bring the statistics, bring the community to you, bring the world to you. We're obligated to do that. So hey, it's a calling. So everybody get called to do something. You get called to be a doctor. You get called to be a minister. You get called to be a nurse. Uh, you might not get called to be a reporter. You just get tagged with a story and just go on from there. I mean, you get one story, and next thing you know, you're just going with it. So again, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for keeping up with Ferguson US HotTalkRadio.com and following us and subscribing and liking and sharing and letting your people, your friends, and your family, and folks, and everybody out there in the world know about us. And we'll keep doing what we're doing to make sure that we entertain you, bring you information, bring you the, keep you informed, keep your financials in order. I said finances. Well, it sounds like finances, but finances in order. Uh, just basically, it's a informative station. If you don't get bad joke this way, you get good information over that way. You know, it's a good show. It's a good station. Check it out. Follow us. Share it. Tell your friends. Tell everybody. Shout out to my homeboy Jay Sativa in Australia that be checking us out. Hope he's listening today. He might be asleep, might be drunk. I don't know where he is. Shout out to people in Canada. Annie. Shout out to Rick Rader. Checking us out. Who else? Who else? Who else? Oh, shout out to people in actually, in the Philippines and Vietnam and that little area, checking us out too. Shout out to the people on Instagram that's follow me, give me shout outs and everything. Uh, Shout out to everybody that support the show and support the station. I appreciate it. What else do I got? I got 10 minutes. I got 10 minutes before I go. What can I talk about? I'll talk about. There's something that's on my head. I'm gonna try to get off. What can I talk about? Okay, I got something. This is nobody particular. Changes. Some people are scared of changes, and I understand why. Changes makes you change, and who you are, you might have fixed yourself or built yourself to that mystique or that criteria for people to represent, perceive you as who you are. Example, you might have spent your whole life being a Billy Badass, showing everybody you this and that until a situation arises that Billy Badass is not going to help. What are you going to do? Now, if you sink or swim, it depends. That tell you about your character, because if that say for instance that Billy Badass was whatever like this, he see somebody needing help or CPR or something like that, oh oh I hope he is, and if he is, he's really a Billy Badass. I mean, if you can walk in life and do that and help people out, you are a badass. But people are scared of changes as far as in how people perceive them. Meaning, oh, if I don't stay like this, these certain people won't like me no more. They won't respect me. And think about who you are at first or whatever. And if it's something that you know is bad, you're doing, and people love you for it, I mean, that's it. That's self-explanatory already. Now, if you're an educated person, you're very smart. Let's say you got a little sense. You might not be you know, the bookiest, wormiest person in the world. You might not, take the MacArthur challenge or the test, or you might not get into MIT. Heck, you might not even get into community, but you have some type of common sense of what's right and what's wrong. So if somebody perceive you and like you on bad stuff, and that's the only way they can take you for it. It's like okay, you got an option. You can stay that way, and I guess you'd be happy with it. Or you making them happy with it. But if you're not happy with it, and you feel like you want to change, get it over with. And I'm not saying this throw no shots at anybody, but sometimes opportunities presents itself not so much as in uh, 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 take it you get your one shot. This is your chance type stuff. Opportunities come a lot of times. Sometimes it might come in the form of something like, "Are you ready for this?" Because, excuse me, again, Scott put me in an opportunity, whatever. I'm like, all right, you're a comedian, no? You speak on stage in front of people. You can talk. Okay, well, bam, there you go. He called me out. Now I could have sunk or swim. I was like, well, and and I admit at first I was like, I don't know, man. Like nah. If you want to do this, go and do it now. Go and do it now. So opportunity sometimes presents itself, whether it's if you do it, if you fail, you succeed. At least you did it. You was brave enough to do it. And ever since then, I was like, oh man, I just kept running with it. I'm on the tracks like Jesse Owens. So what I'm saying, opportunity comes and then present yourself. Like if it's good for everybody, if it's something good, because opportunities come from different places. It come from top, it come from below. Opportunities come. It all depends on how you perceive it. If again, if somebody offer you a chance to self a better your situation, it sounds crazy because a lot of people been in a situation where you know they're used to the pain, and it's like nah, I'm cool. It's like wait a minute, you can do the same thing, but you can come over here and get paid more and work less. Yeah, but nah. There's something behind it. There's something behind it. Yeah, a change. And it's like, well, I ain't ready to change. I'm not ready to change. Oh, I don't want to change. And that's fair. And I understand that. And I'd rather people be more honest with themselves as far as in they're not ready to change instead of doing something they're not ready to do because you will aggravate the people around you because they spent their whole time believing in you and waiting for this change. And most of all, you want to upset yourself because it's something you don't want to do. Some people are happy with the pain. Some people are happy being in positions that it is whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's. I mean, and I can't fault them for it because it's like if they're at peace with it, they're at peace with it. But don't be back in the background knocking somebody that's trying to go forward or whatever. Don't look at little Theory, look at little Theory, little chunk. thinking he the stuff. You know, look at him. Look at him. He think he this. Look at him. And I'm like, huh? I'm just working. I'm just doing what I thought I was supposed to do as a not a productive citizen, not as a person or whatever. I just thought I was supposed to do, and you know, to get by until I wake up from my dreams and make it to the reality. I woke up from my dreams. It's a reality, but when it hits again, it's gonna go back into my dream. So I'm dreaming it twice, and I'm gonna live it once. So I'm gonna dream about being this, doing what I'm doing. I'm making it a reality right now. But when I get to the point where I can, oh my gosh, I would never. I'm dreaming. I'm living in a dream. Now you catch me. Now you follow me. So that being said, again, don't be scared. Just go out there and do it. You know, it's not gonna make you bleed. It's not gonna hurt. All they can do is just hurt your feelings a little bit, and dust it off. You know, get it over with. You know, I mean, don't. You can do anything you want to do if you want to do it. You can change anything you want to change if you want to change it. You know, if you can't change it, you can't change it. But have the power to, have the knowledge to deal with it instead of just, settling for less. And I ain't saying go out there and leave your wife or your husband or your girlfriend or your whoever, like, you know what, he's right, get out right now. You know what I'm saying? I ain't said that because that's not positive. That's it's positive for you, but if it's not positive across the board, you know what I'm saying? It's just like a euphoric feeling. It's not real. It's a placebo. Suedo. It's fake. It's a fake feeling. But if it works out for both of you guys, like, hey, whatever changes you make that is going to help this person, hey, it's all for the good. So whatever you decide to do, if it's going to make you better and it's going to help the person you're with better, or help the people around you better, or help your situation better, hey, what choice? I mean, what do you got to lose other than that opportunity? Because you never know when they come again. I said opportunities come around a lot of times, but only if you make the opportunities. Yeah, I mean, you make opportunities; they happen all the time. But if you're given opportunity, you only give like not, you only be given opportunities very so often. Make opportunities; you have all opportunities because you're making opportunities. But if you're given opportunities, if I give you opportunity, you reject it. Okay, I hope somebody like me come and ask you again. I'll give you that offer because I know for a fact that I never saw nobody out there like me that gave me this opportunity. Got to think about that. So on that note, this is Ethereal Phillips with the Petty Roast Show on Ferguson USA HotTalkRadio.com. You guys enjoy your Friday. Give them at least two. Don't go to Mississippi and Texas until at least April. You can go April Fool's Day. Hey, that's fine too. But at least give them 21 days. Give them 3 weeks. I will say 28 days like the movie. Give them a few weeks. Don't just jump down there. I mean, don't leave for a mandated, not mandated, but don't leave from a state where or a city where where they're enforcing you wear your mask, and go to a state where, hey man, you cool. Then come back up here and try to wear a mask. You might as well just say F it. But let everybody chill. I hope that works out. I hope it works out. I hope nobody gets sick. And getting the coronavirus shot, the COVID shot, and not testing it out. So to the brave people in the state of Texas and Mississippi, I salute you. from 6 feet away from social media, actually, I salute you guys. And my family and friends down there, you guys be careful. Wear your mask. You better wear your mask. If I see you out your mask going, it's like, hey, it's a wrap. It's on you. I'm like, okay, I talk to your cousin. I can talk to you like this, but I won't be seeing you for a couple of years. I gotta make sure you straight. Just like I gotta make sure I'm staying straight. But we should follow Texas next week and see how they're going alongside Mississippi. But until then, you guys wear your masks and wash your hands and wear your seat belts and drink water and stay safe in St. Louis. Don't be doing no stupid stuff. It's tax season. Uh, what it is. If you get some money, you get some money. If you don't, you don't. Uh, I can go into another story about that, but let's just say, um, karma's a mug, so y'all share the wealth or whatever and do what you gotta do. And if you got enough, you didn't have those kids by yourself, so get that guy some some money. You have kids by yourself, get that guy some money because nobody going around and just having kids just to give women tax breaks and all that stuff and pay child support. Who does that? But anyway, that's why I said it was another story. I'm gonna get out of here before you know I have a whole exclusive interview off camera with my family. So you guys stay safe, enjoy your Friday, and I'll talk to you next week. And hopefully, B Nard will be back in this building, and I should see you guys again next week. Talk to you, ladies. Stay safe. Drink water. Use alcohol. Rub. Wear your seatbelt. 6 feet away. Put your mask on. And be happy. Talk to you guys later. Be good. Safe. Peace.